Okay, enough intro stuff and explaining core concepts. I think we're approaching the point where we need to just kind of put something to practice here. So let's set up with a real Vagrant setup. No more fake code or fake code examples, no more explaining. First thing I want you to do, if you were following along, delete any code that you were writing along with this lesson. We're actually going to navigate to a folder, which I'm going on my desktop here, and you can just create this anywhere you want. And we're going to run a Vagrant command. And this is like a helper by Vagrant, which will create a Vagrant file for us based on a box that we tell it to. So we're going to say Vagrant init HashiCorp precise 64 Linux. So we want Vagrant's going to create as a Vagrant file with this box. So I'm going to hit enter. You'll see my Vagrant file was created, and it gives us this nice boilerplate Vagrant file with each of those 5 items that I was blabbing to you about in the last lesson commented out with examples. Really helpful to get your foot in the door. Let's gut through some of these comments here so we can visualize, and we'll go through all the things together. There's going to be some extra stuff in there, like check for box updates. I'm just going to delete it and just focus on the stuff part of the core of learning Vagrant for this course. All right. There's a lot going on. And public network, we're not going to cover, or we don't need. All right, almost there. Cool, great. All right, so I deleted all the comments out, and you can see those 5 things are there: box, network, sync folder, provider, provision. It's all there. And if you remember, I was saying each of these can be as complex as you want to make it. So right here, we have 3 examples for network, which we'll cover later in the lesson, but it all depends on the settings that you individually want to set for all 5 of those things. Now, to circle back, we'll go through this each independently throughout this series, but to circle back on this, now, if you might have been confused on what that was, if you go to vagrantcloud.com, oh, I guess it redirects you to app.vagrant up now. It gives you a list of boxes that are hosted by the Vagrant people, and you can see how I referenced precise 64. So if you wanted to reference trusty 64 instead, you just do the creator and the name. Laravel, Homestead, HashiCorp, precise 64. Technically, you could do Vagrant init, but for a lot of these, like Homestead or Scotchbox, the one that I have, we already have a Vagrant file for you. This is only if you want to do that if you have a blank box. The cool thing about this service, just to wrap up here, you can upload your own boxes, or you can create private boxes for your team. It's completely up to you.